Hello, boys and girls.
And moms and dads. I hope you're all ready for another Your Story Hour program.
That's right, because we're all ready, aren't we, Uncle Dan?
Oh, absolutely, Aunt Carol. In fact, this story is another in our series on the life of Abraham Lincoln. And you know, I'm really glad we're continuing the story because, well...
Because our last story ended on a very sad note?
Exactly.
Well, Abraham's life was always one of hardship, Uncle Dan. But today's story is a little brighter. I call it Abraham Grows Up. Nancy Hanks Lincoln, Abraham's mother, died on October 5, 1818, leaving behind her husband Thomas, little 9-year-old Abraham, his sister Sarah, 11, and Dennis Hanks, 18, a cousin who lived with the family since his own parents had recently died. Times had never been good. The family lived in poverty and privation. But after Nancy died, it seemed as if the light went out of all their lives.
Sarah, I'm so sorry. We all are going to miss her so much.
I can't bear to think about it, Dennis.
Now you just go on and rest a spell. Your father here and I'll clean up and put away.
Thank you, Dennis.
I don't hardly know what to do, Thomas. Sarah just takes it all so terrible. I can't think of no way to cheer her up.
I know. She misses her ma awful. We all miss. Well, we can't think about it now.
Besides which, she ain't even 12 years old, and she's trying to keep house for us all.
Yeah, and she tries to make corn cakes, just like Ma did.
You're right, Abraham. She's doing all the cooking and such.
Speaking of which, we got nothing to eat for supper, so we best get ourselves out hunting, Dennis.
I got an idea, Pa.
What, about hunting? Boy, you just got yourself a start at the hunting thing. One turkey's all.
No, not about hunting. About cheering Sarah up some.
What? What are you thinking?
Well, how about we go catch her something to play with? Some little critter to keep her company, so she won't be so lonesome all the time.
Abraham, you're a good brother, and that's for sure.
Later, while Sarah was preparing supper, Dennis led Abraham to a nest of raccoons.
See? There they are.
They're so cute. But where's the Ma?
Well, I think their ma ain't gonna come back no more. Coyote got her last night. They're big enough they could make it on their own, but it's doubtful. Leastwise, now one of them's gonna have somebody to look after it, right?
You bet. Oh, he's so cute. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Yes, are you hungry, huh? I got some milk over here and some corn cake. Do you like corn cake?
Well, Abraham, I think we did it. I think we lifted her poor, sad spirits just for a little bit at least.
But life did not go well for Sarah, or for Abraham either. As the months went by, the ragtag group grew poorer and dirtier. And Thomas, with Dennis's help, spent most of his time hunting to keep food on the table. Finally, Thomas knew he must do something to improve the situation. So he packed up a few things, told his children goodbye, and headed back to Kentucky to find a new wife. While he was gone, the children had to fend for themselves, and they missed him terribly.
I wonder when Pa's coming back.
I don't know.
He's been gone 3 months now. Maybe he ain't coming back at all. Winter's almost here, you know.
Now, don't think that away, Abraham. But it does most surely seem like he should have been home by now.
In fact, Thomas was doing his best in Elizabethtown, Kentucky, to find a new mate for himself and a new mother for his children. Finally, he learned that Sarah Bush, an old girlfriend of his who had married the jailer, Daniel Johnston, had been widowed, her husband a victim of a disease called the cold plague. So he went to Sarah, or Sally as she was called, and without much fanfare got right to the point.
Well, Sally, I got no wife, and you got no husband. I came a purpose to ask you to marry me. Now, I knowed you from a gal, and you knowed me from a boy. So if you're willing, I got no time to lose. Let's do it straight off.
Tommy, I know you well and have no objection to marrying you, but I can't do it straight off since I have some debt to take care of.
However, the next morning, Sarah Bush Johnston and Thomas Lincoln were married, and after her debts were paid, they headed to Indiana with a large wagon load of her household goods and her 3 children, Elizabeth, John D., and Matilda, who ranged in age from 9 to 5 years of age.
Mama, how much longer till we're there?
Well, I don't rightly know.
We're almost there, and then you'll get to meet your new brother and sister, and Cousin Dennis, too, I reckon.
Is there gonna be room for all of us?
Now, don't you worry about that, John. We'll make do.
And most smartly, too. My Abraham and Sarah's never seen such fine things were packed aboard this here wagon. Dishes and a table, chairs, bedding, and that bureau.
Yep, cost me $40 of hard-earned money it did.
I can believe it. It's almost sinful to own such a fine thing.
Mama, look there, a cabin.
Yep, we're home.
This is your cabin, Tommy.
Most surely is.
But you said it was big and... Well, children, we're home.
Look, there's a boy outside.
That's my Abraham. Oh, Abraham, I'm home. We're here.
Pa, is that you? Sarah, come quick, Pa's home.
Whoa! Oh there, hold still. Are you all right, Sally?
Yeah, a little stiff. It feels good to stand up after all that riding.
Sarah, Abraham, come here now and say howdy.
Hello, children.
Hello. Hello.
Sarah, Abraham, this is my daughter, Elizabeth.
Hello.
And my son, John.
Howdy.
And my Matilda.
Hello.
Now, children, don't be afeard. I come to take your mama's place, and I already love you. Come here, I got a big hug all ready and a-waiting.
Finally, good fortune had smiled upon Thomas Lincoln's children, for Sarah Johnston Lincoln was like an angel from heaven. She was a kind woman, that they could see right from the start, and her compassion for these ragged, forlorn, and lonesome children was instant. She soaped and scrubbed them, as she said, to make them look more human. She presented them with their first soft feather beds, a far cry from the corncob mattresses they had been using. And she set about to make everything snug and comfortable. But most importantly, she blended the 2 families perfectly, making sure Sarah and Abraham were treated with special love.
Come here now, Abraham. I have something for you.
What is it, Mama?
Let me just hold these up to you now.
These? These are for me?
Oh, yes, indeed. Any son of mine is going to have a nice set of clothes. I just took one of my John's suits and added a little material on the pants to stretch them out for you. Abraham, I declare you've got the longest legs on a boy your age in all the county.
I never had such clothes.
Well, you have 'em now, my boy, and you look right handsome in 'em, I'm sure.
Dennis, are you asleep?
Not hardly. Come nighttime anymore, seems I'd just like to stay awake to feel this here feather bed. Ain't had anything so fine in all my life.
Ain't she wonderful?
She's a wonder, all right. She ain't been here 3 weeks, and already she's got me and your pa to put in a floor and hang a door to keep out the wind. Tomorrow we're gonna fix the window with oiled paper. It's like a regular palace.
Yep, it sure is. And it's warm. Makes me so sleepy under these big old blankets.
Go on and go to sleep, Abraham. I don't think our life's ever gonna be the same now that she's here with us.
Now that Abraham's stepmother had arrived, put the house in order, and gathered the children to her heart, Abraham was free for a time to be like other boys. Although, almost from the beginning, everyone felt that there was something peculiar-some about Abe, and that he wasn't just like other boys.
Oh no! Look at it! It's awful! Josh, don't! Just stop it! You're being cruel, Zach!
Ah, Sarah, you girls are just sissies.
No, we're not, Zachary. We're just not mean like you and Josh. Yeah, we never put hot coals on a turtle's back and burn him alive. Abraham! Abraham, come here! Come quick!
Yeah, call your brother to fight your battles.
What's the matter? Oh, no! What y'all doing here? Why, I can't believe y'all do such a thing to this poor critter.
Aw, you don't want any fun, Abraham Lincoln. He's just an old turtle.
Well, Josh, I reckon this here turtle's life is just as sweet to him as yours is to you. There now, that's better. All the coals are off of him.
Come on, he's no fun.
You're just mad 'cause he won't kill turtles.
Shucks, he won't even kill a snake.
Besides which, he looks funny.
Yeah, Abraham. What's that hanging out below your pant legs?
Them shin bones, don't you know?
You best put stretchers on them pant legs of yours, Abraham. They'll be up to your knees soon, sure enough.
Spider legs, spider legs.
Even though Abraham received more than his fair share of teasing from both boys and girls, he never retaliated, but rather won their admiration with his stories and his speeches. It was a common sight to see him standing on a stump spinning yarns or repeating sermons by heart to a crowd gathered around enjoying the entertainment.
And so, he says, the good book says to love your enemies and do good to them that hate you. That's the word of the Lord. And there's no more powerful message in all the Bible. Love God and love your neighbor. And that just about sums it all up.
He's good, ain't he?
As good as the preacher himself, and that's for sure.
Hey, Abraham, tell him the poem you wrote in school.
You really want to hear it? All right, then, here it is. Abraham Lincoln, his hand and pen. He will be good, but God knows when.
In a day when radio and television had not yet been invented, Abraham's yarns were the best entertainment for miles around, and his storytelling sessions would often last till midnight or after. He enjoyed jokes and pranks as well, as his stepmother was soon to discover.
Oh, I guess it's time to be heading for bed. Them chickens will be cackling in the daylight before you know it.
Is it okay if I read just a little bit more? I'll go to bed soon, I promise.
This boy. You're going to be spoiled with all this book learning, Abraham, I declare.
Leave the boy alone, Tommy. Education is a good thing. What you reading now, Abraham?
I borrowed this here book from Mr. Crawford, The Life of George Washington. It's just a wonderful book.
Good for you. A body can't learn too much, you know, and George Washington was the father of this fine country of ours.
Well, you can't go to bed without a hug, Mama, so there's a great big one for you.
Thomas, look at this, would you? The boy's head is nearly in the rafters.
I know. He's a-growing like a house afire, over 6 feet already.
Well, Abraham, you best to keep the top of your head clean. I don't want you to dirty up my nice whitewash job on the ceiling. I can scrub the floor, though, so I don't mind you bringing dirt in on your feet.
The next afternoon, while his stepmother was away on an errand,
Hey, Danny. Come here.
What you want, Abraham?
Well, I see you got pretty muddy feet there, Danny, from splashing in that there puddle.
Yep, I reckon I do.
Well, why don't you get 'em a little muddier?
Huh?
Yeah, go in the puddle and just plaster 'em with mud. You're gonna walk on a ceiling.
I'm gonna walk out of the ceiling.
Come on, get busy, into the puddle.
Like this?
Yeah, that's fine. Now, stand right there. Let me pick you up. All righty. Now, we're going inside. All right. Now, I'm going to kind of flip you upside down.
Hang on tight to me, Abraham.
I got you right around the middle. Now, you just walk on the ceiling, 1 foot in front of the other.
Like this?
Just perfect. Absolutely perfect. Just wait till she sees this. Alrighty, that's fine.
Did I do good?
No boy in the county could have done better. Now I'll just carry you outside. Down you go.
Can I watch when she comes home?
I don't think you have to wait long, Danny. Here she comes now.
Oh, boy.
Hey there, Mama.
Come here quick, Abraham, and give me a hand with this package.
Sure thing. Here, let me take it.
Well, Abraham, what do you want for supper?
Just cornbread's fine. That in the book.
You and your books. I declare you're going to be the smartest varmint in these here parts. You keep that up. And I hope you will.
Don't worry, Mama. Hey, Danny. Want a piece of corn cake?
Sure do.
Come on along, then.
I'm a-coming. Here I am.
Mercy, Danny, you think you'd starve for some corn cake.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, just a second here till I get... Why, footprints on the ceiling. Abraham Lincoln, you rascal. I should have known better than to put an idea in your head. I suppose those are your footsteps, Danny.
He made me do it.
Hey, now.
Oh, I know whose idea this here was. I know it well.
Don't worry, Mama. I'll give you a clean whitewashed ceiling tomorrow. I just couldn't resist.
But Abraham wasn't all fun and games. It's true that he attended a nearby school during 2 different school years for only about 4 months each time, and later he said that the total amount of his schooling came to less than a year, yet he was a serious student. Every night found him curled up with a book, any book he could beg or borrow. He enjoyed the Bible, Pilgrim's Progress, and a number of others, including an autobiography of Benjamin Franklin and Aesop's Fables. One of his favorites was a book he borrowed from a neighboring farmer, Mr. Crawford, entitled The Life of George Washington.
It seems to me that they must have been fighting for something pretty uncommon important in this here battle. Must be liberty, freedom, self-determination, all those things are enough for a man to die for. And Washington, the first president. What would it be like to be president of the United States?
Abraham knew that the key to knowledge and understanding could be found in books, and he treated every book, especially a borrowed book, with care and respect.
Well, I guess I'd better go to bed. I'll just put George Washington to bed up here on this shelf. Ugh, I can't wait to get back to reading more tomorrow morning.
Unfortunately, when morning came,
Oh, no!
What's the matter?
The book. It's soaked clean through. Look.
Stars a-living, what happened? How could it get wet?
I don't know. It kind of slipped to the back here on the shelf. Oh, no, there's a big crack where the chinking's gone. The rain last night came right in through the crack.
Oh, Abraham, I'm sorry.
What am I gonna do? I guess I gotta go tell Mr. Crawford about his book and offer to pay for it.
Well, Abraham, I appreciate your coming to me. Now, this here book cost me a plenty, so I guess since you don't have no money, you'll have to work it off to pay for the damage.
Yes, sir.
So how about you working my cornfield for me for, 3 days?
3 days, sir? Well, all right. 3 days it is.
Well, you work mighty hard, Abraham.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry the pages didn't dry just right. They're a little crinkly.
I see. I guess I don't like it so much with crinkly pages and water spots and all.
Yes, sir.
So I guess there's nothing to do but give it to you.
What?
After all, you paid for it with all your work.
Give it to me? You're going to give it to me?
Yep, I am. And seeing how happy you are makes it almost sweet to lose a book.
books and Abraham were constant companions. He even took them to the field and plowed with them propped on the plow handle. During brief breaks in work, he'd find a spot of shade and once again bury his nose in a book. But he didn't allow his love of books to keep him from an active life. In fact, when he was 18, he worked near the Ohio River at all sorts of odd jobs. At the roughest work a young man could be made to do, he said later. In his spare time, he built a little flatboat. One day, when two gentlemen needed to be ferried out to a steamer, Abraham took them on his flatboat.
Thank you, young man, for a job well done.
I declare you're a strong one. Those trunks are heavy. Many thanks for bringing us out here to the steamer.
You're welcome.
Well, up we go.
Thanks again. Here's something for you.
Well, thank you, sir.
And one for me, too.
Another silver $50. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Have a good day.
I can hardly believe it. They both flipped a $50 onto my boat. A whole dollar in less than a day. Whoopee!
Earning so much money in less than a day, and it was a lot of money in those days, was an experience Lincoln never forgot. Years later, he said,
"You may think it was a very little thing, but it was a most important incident in my life. I could scarcely believe that I, a poor boy, had earned $1 in less than a day, that by honest work I had earned $1. The world seemed wider and fairer before me. I was a more hopeful and confident being from that time."
And yet another experience helped shape the man that Abraham was to become. When he was 19, he, along with his friend Alan Gentry, had an opportunity to carry farm produce on a 1,200-mile journey down the Ohio and Mississippi rivers to New Orleans. Once there, a new world was opened to the two young men. It was a remarkable city, large and busy, with narrow streets, strange-looking buildings with iron railings, mansions, and huge warehouses. It was full of all kinds of people, French, Mexicans, Creoles, Indians, Spaniards, and yes, slaves.
What about bid for this fine young man? Good teeth, big muscles, Plenty of work in this one, folks. Come on now. The first bid. Aha! $400. That is not enough. I want a second bid here. 500. Good for you.
Look at there, Alan. All those slaves chained together. I can't believe it.
Believe it, Abraham. Believe it.
I don't think I'll ever forget the sight of it.
Not long after he returned from New Orleans, Abraham's family sold their farm and prepared to move to Illinois near the Sangamon River, a place known to Indians and settlers alike as a land of plenty, with its rich black soil and flowing streams. Soon he would be an adult, on his own, making his way in the world. But he would never forget the good boyhood days spent in Indiana, days of hard work and privation, but days made sweet by the love of his stepmother, and days that shaped the man Abraham Lincoln was to become.